Hi everybody, welcome. Hi everybody, welcome. I thought I'd check that we've gone live before I started talking. We're live. So, happy weekend. Happy week, fuck me. Happy Monday, post weekend. How are you doing? How was eclipse for you? It Whew, yeah, I think in the build up to it was far more intense for me than the during and after, actually. But let me know, how was it for you? And how are you feeling today? So let's do numbers today instead of words. So if 1 is as bad as it gets and 10 is amazing, what number would you score yourself today? Just today. I think I'm going to put myself at a very healthy 9 today. Very healthy, exuberant 9 today. So your crystals are really interesting for this week. There are three of them, which I don't think we've ever had before. And I think they are an invitation for you to take ownership of the shift that you either made or felt over the weekend through this eclipse. So do say hello as you're watching, and put hashtag replay. Let me know your number in the comments below of how you're feeling, where 1 is shit and 10 is great. Eclipse. So hopefully you saw my post, and I'm sure you've been seeing some other things on Facebook around this new moon eclipse that we just had over the weekend. It was, and continues to be, I think we can generally feel eclipse and notice and experience eclipse energies playing out for 6 months after they happen, just before the next one comes in, right? So yeah, but this eclipse was in Aries, often called fiery Aries, because it is ruled by Mars, the planet of fire, and it is a very passionate sign, and has an energy of independence and passion and fire. So my sun sign is Aries. I'm very familiar with this energy. It is about, having this kind of leadership energy. And sometimes, think about the ram, the archetype of the Aries sign is the ram, with the big horns. So it's kind of a big fluffy, cuddly sheep. I can't believe I'm likening myself to a sheep right now. With massive horns that it will, butt with and against. So, moving swiftly on. Determination, there you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Determination, tenacity. And wherever Aries is in your chart, you will, of course, be experiencing that kind of, determination, leadership, new beginnings coming in. Of course, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, so it's the beginning of a new year. We're in the spring, so it's very new beginnings and opening energy. So this week, my sense is to focus on what it is that you want, or want to create, or want to bring about, want to experience, and sit with it, really sit with it, because Mercury goes direct on the 7th, so in a week. And that, I think, is when, there will be this kind of collective whoosh of kind of action taking energy. So yeah, I'm just gonna check, see if, because I can see people are watching. Here are all the comments. Hello, lovely Sharon. Sharon's at a 7. Great. Lovely Emma. Hello, darling. And Emma's at a 6. Yeah, it's so crazy. It doesn't show me comments. Anyway, apologies. It's nice to have you here. So, yeah, it's time to take ownership, and it is time to take those steps forward. But I think maybe this week is about planning, about the strategy, about what, breaking it down, what action steps do I need to take for when this, energy comes in next week post the retrograde, Mercury going direct. On Wednesday, it's going to be earlier. I'm going to do it earlier on Wednesday. Our SWAP development, personal and spiritual development session for the month. And it is going to be titled From Surviving to Thriving, which is what I was guided to create for and share with you guys this week. So that's on Wednesday. And it's earlier because I'm going to tell you something, Bridget, like in a moment. It's earlier because I am going to a yoga class in the evening, and I don't want to have to rush around, and I want to give you the quality time. So let me just check times. Yeah, so my yoga class is at, there we go, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. I'm going to do SWAP training. And I just, I literally just looked around me, looking all confused, going, where's my phone so I can check my calendar? Yeah, duh. Here. Where I'm seeing your comments. Okay. So let's get on with your energy insight. So from surviving to thriving is going to be good on Wednesday at 4. So your crystals, and I'm going to show them to you in the order that they presented themselves to me. So we've got the golden healer's orb. Golden healer's orb. Oh, so beautiful. I wonder if I can get it to catch the light. Not quite, not quite yet. The golden healer's orb kind of does what it says on the tin. So, but I sense a great, wow, a red kite just flew over. Oh, beautiful. I sense a great healing of the collective coming through. So what has come up for you? What did we recognize in that new moon eclipse that we need to heal, let go of, release? That's what you're going to work on essentially this week while Mercury's in retrograde. So some healing. And then the second one, we haven't had this one in ages, and the light that isn't doing it justice, but this is orange calcite. And orange calcite is the crystal for the sacral chakra, where we hold and experience our emotions. And so, but it's also particularly potent about removing or alchemizing fear energy. And when you put all 3 crystals together, and I'll show you the third in a second, it makes so much sense. So when we come into an energy of new beginnings, collectively and individually, when we come into that intense energy, it can be very unsettling. Because we know pastures new are just on the horizon, and of course we don't necessarily know what they are. Even though we may perhaps have our own goals and intentions, we still don't know exactly what the outcome will be. And it can, this energy of uncertainty, which can be very exciting, but it can be, full of anticipation and perhaps nervousness as well. So I think this crystal, its message is very much leave it behind. Leave the fear behind. You recognize how to discern it now. You recognize, okay, what is this fear kind of telling me, showing me, guiding me, indicating me towards? For me to, I think get grounded with it, not let the fear drive you. I think that's what's coming through. And then this we haven't had I couldn't tell you. This is black tourmaline. And black tourmaline is a very protective crystal. Very specifically, it can be used to protect against like radio waves. So I usually have it around my laptop, or it used to sit in my Wendy house. It used to sit by my Wi-Fi hub in the living room. So it's a great protector of energy, a cleanser. So it'll kind of turn, negative energy into positive. Or certainly neutralize it, right? It will neutralize it. So I think when you bring these three together, we've got actually quite a lot of deep work going on this week, deep internal work. So the healing, the moving beyond our fears, but knowing that we are safe and protected, and that reminder in there, like the anchor. I think that's really powerful. Let me know if this is resonating with you at all. Okay, and then your card for this week is coming from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. So let's see. What does everybody need to know for this week? Well, I mean... doesn't get any more perfect. This is a you can't make this shit up moment. So this is the Venusian guides, what are the words? Venusian Galactic Council, star being guides. Answer the call. It's time to shine. It's time to shine. I mean, yeah, this is working with these three crystals as well. This is, you are being guided. You have angelic, high frequency, starlight beings support aligned with you, within you. Remember, I was saying last week, the light frequencies coming through that portal, the eclipse portal, were off the scale. And so the Venusian beings, literally the race of beings from the planet Venus, all about love and respect and reverence, are encouraging you to shine, to answer that call. I'm going to read from here. I've worked very closely with the Venusian Galactic Council of Light. They are, in every sense of the word, beautiful. So peaceful, compassionate, passionate, humorous, calm, loving, and yeah, just exude reverence. Lovely energy to work with. So let's read what your message is. You're being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. Wow. And I think this is the time, I talk about this a lot, don't I? But this is about, okay, no single person can change the world. It's not meant to be that way, nor is it possible to be that way. But have a look at your world, your world, which could be, your own life, but it could be perhaps, your family, your work, etc. And focus on the shifts, the tweaks, the changes that you can make in that world, in that space. That's where you can make a difference. And then trust in the ripple effect that then has. You've a reason for being here and have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare or overwhelm you. And I think that's what this orange calcite and the tourmaline are there for as well, and there you go, there's the golden orb healing your corner of the world. you are being prepared energetically, and I think really, hello Caroline, lovely, lovely to welcome you here at any time, and all in divine timing, right? I could maybe almost wave to you. We're about just over an hour, I think, apart, an hour and a half, I think, apart. So, waving to you. Can you see? Okay. Yeah. So those light codes, and light frequencies that came through the eclipse are, yeah, what's been preparing you energetically to step forward into whatever it is you're going to lead, create, change, shift, alchemize. The ideas you've been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life. Simply move forward step by step. Yeah, this doesn't have to be, and trust in that steps. I'm maybe it's my Aries energy as well as my personality, but I sit and cogitate about things for ages, and then kind of take these giant leaps. But actually, it is that kind of cogitating process that is the step by step. I'm doing the step by step. So when I take the giant leap, actually, it feels big, of course, but it doesn't feel like I'm going to fall off the edge of the cliff. It feels exciting. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you as you take each step. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. This is such a powerful reading for this week. I see you waving back, Caroline, darling. we must have a Zoom chat over a cuppa sometime, if we can't do it in person. So yeah, really powerful energy coming through this week for us to harness. And I think it is about this kind of allowing this energy to come in and support you and prepare you, because I think over the coming weeks, you are going to be making some big steps and changes, and they're going to be amazing. They're going to be amazing. I very clearly get expect the miraculous, expect miracles. And very goosebumpy as I say that. So amazing. I think this is just a bloody awesome reading. Can't wait for it to kind of unfold for you all, really. So maybe come back here towards the end of the week and let me know what's been experienced by you. Okay, I'll take a photo of this and pop it in the comments. And yeah, look forward to seeing you at 4:00 on Wednesday for From Surviving to Thriving Schwab development session. Going to be good. Missed the start, but really does feel like these are big shifts going on just now. Yeah, they're huge, aren't they? Really huge. I sat in this amazing garden that I'm looking after, part of the house and the cat. And yeah, sat between these two trees. I was there for about 2.5 hours, I think, just doing my spiritual practice and receiving and downloading, but connected to the earth. I felt like I was sat in a gateway portal. It was, yeah, amazing. And I'm still very much processing it. So I'm going to take this guidance for myself for this week as well. But it feels really good, really good. Okay, Soul Sanctuary this evening. Looking forward to seeing you and hearing about your eclipse energy journeys. And of course, looking forward to going on a journey with you this evening. Of course, drop-in sessions are available. And after this week, the price increases. So on the drop-in sessions, and I will shortly be increasing the Soul Sanctuary membership price as well. Existing members, your price stays as is. Okay, so I'll pop a link in the comments for the drop-in session and membership. Soul Sanctuary is just becoming such an important place, such a powerful container for this growth and development that we are all going through. So I'm looking forward to welcoming more visitors very soon. Right, my darlings, have an amazing week. Wherever you are, enjoy the sunshine. And if you're not in the sunshine, feel the sunshine coming through this to fuel your solar plexus and open up your heart space. Have an amazing week, my loves. And I will see you on Wednesday.